there. Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, there's this like word on the street that there's this really kick-ass rainbow room that you can go like sit in, chill in, have a chat, talk to a really cool person named Kitty. Oh wait, that's me. Yeah, so come on in, sit down, take a seat, relax, and you might actually notice that in this, rather messy room, a la rainbow room, that, that big pile of wood that was sitting over there by my, the mattress is gone. Is all gone. And that's because some very, very kind person that we know, he took it away from the house. And we helped him. We like gathered it and we took it all to the door. And it was really nice of him. And I really appreciate that. That was cool. And I don't know, I really do hope to be a part of the group that's trying to make a difference in this world towards more positive outlooks and outcomes, And I don't know, I really wish people would slow down a little bit. Because I did hear something that was a little bit, I'm downplaying it really. It was quite shocking. I don't know, some of you may or may not have heard of this, but there's something called an emotional support animal. And it's supposed to help people, having a mental health problem. And, they have been proven time and again to be quite helpful. So, normally the most unusual type of like health support animal you could have would like be, a little bitty horse or like a pig or I don't know, a skunk with, with its glands removed. Believe me, I don't know anybody that actually enjoys the smell of burning rubber, which is basically what skunk smells like when they really hit the gas on their little thing and just, whoa, stop feeling threatened, please, because I can't take the smell. But yeah, that's basically the kind of crazy you think of when you think of, okay, far out animal, maybe. No, I saw the one that beats them all today. An emotional support crocodile. And it did not have anything covering its mouth. And it was crawling through the house. And there was a young girl in the house. And for me, I know that a lot of people go watch sports events, especially with cars, to, see the potential crash. It's bound to happen. Or the pile up, or, some morbid thing like that. And, it's just part of the thing. It's just like when you go watch a boxing match. You're watching two people beat each other to death. Not to death, but to, a point. And, okay, that's, what our society has accepted as a form of entertainment and sport. But this guy having this emotional support crocodile, it may be an alligator. Oh Lord, I may be butchering that one, and I apologize for getting that wrong. But just from the outside looking in, it looks kind of dangerous. The potential for tragedy looks exponential, and I'm a little scared, honestly. It really does. It looks like a car crash waiting to happen, and I really sincerely hope that that animal can prove to be trustworthy, and that they can actually put something that's not uncomfortable, but a preventative measure, just in case, because look, people like animals, they do, but surprisingly enough, a lot of the animals that they like don't like them back. It's not anything personal. It's just, animals are like that. They're very neutral, They'll protect their loved ones and their territory, but beyond that, they don't really care what you do. You know, if you want to give them food, they're opportunists. They'll love it. They'll come running for it. But to establish a relationship with an animal, that takes a long, long time. And that's a domesticated one. Wild animals are a lot harder. And, here you have this guy who has this sort of reptile who we've actually been proven over time to understand this type of creature. Crocodiles or alligators are some of the modern examples of what dinosaurs were somewhat like. I mean, just I know I'm oversimplifying. I realize, and there's probably somebody that would be more than happy to school me. And please, by all means, I'd be happy to learn some more things. But I'm scared for this guy's daughter. I'm scared somebody's going to get hurt. I mean, it's not just danger, it's liability on his part. And he's already got issues going. So I'm a little concerned. I'm just saying. You know, an emotional support animal, if you need that and it proves like it helps you, get one, please. In this world especially, it's hard to deal with. And there's a lot of things that don't really make sense. I find myself being perplexed quite often whenever I look at, the modern news and things that are happening. I don't understand it. I don't. I know that, just to go back to the emotional support animal, one of them had a skunk as an emotional support animal, and perfectly, fine, no stinky glands or anything, but they're really very sweet creatures, just kind of like what I thought they were anyway. And I always thought, well, I wouldn't mind one. Because ever since I was really young, I always liked the character Pepe Le Pew. Even though if you were to actually watch the cartoons now, it's kind of it's not exactly the greatest narrative, but the character himself, I don't know, he just makes me giggle. I kind of like him. But yeah. Anyway, I just I wanted to share with you the things that were happening in the room, and I figured out how we can get rid of the mattress, so that's going to be coming up soon, hopefully. Let's see. And then I'm going to be doing a whole lot of things with the wrench and such. Possibly putting on boots and, kicking things if I have to. Because you never know, I may have to. I'm not too sure. But yeah. We'll see. Because I've taken out quite a few things in this room already and just, stripped them down to the, you take the pieces of metal off of everything and, you've got nothing but the wood left behind. And it actually reminds me of growing up, honestly. I used to have to, just do the sort of chores that, you would ordinarily relegate to, a man or a male child. And, it's funny because I was just as competent as they were. And there are some people that have more upper body strength, and it doesn't matter what gender they are. So I really wish we could start seeing the correlations, the things that we have in common with each other, rather than focusing on what tears us apart. Don't you think? I mean, it's so strange how much time we spend watching the media, right? And how unhappy we are when we watch it. And what does it do? A lot of it reinforces these stereotypes, these ideas, these points that we're different and that, we're never going to see eye to eye. And it just doesn't really make a lot of sense. And so, I don't know. I just wish we could just focus on the things we have in common, because frankly, as humans, we all have several things in common with each other. And I just think it would be a much better place if we could just focus on the things that bring us together. are the things that, would build camaraderie. And, just, I know I probably say it a lot, but uplift one another. And instead of assuming things, ask somebody this one question: what does that mean to you? Because that's another thing I think people forget. And it's just a natural, ego thing. I think we just kind of presume. But you have to give a person a chance to explain themselves, because you'll have cultural differences you may not be aware of. Their family may have just been different. So I think it's important to keep lines of communication open and talk to each other. I mean, traveling to all the different countries that I traveled to growing up, that's the one thing I did realize, is that we have so much in common with each other. And if we could just focus on that and work together towards common goals, I think we could just do anything. I really do. And I do believe one thing for sure. We have everything on this planet that we need to either flourish or to kill each other off. Because think about it, we have the capacity to build weapons that basically it's mutual self-destruction. The only thing that's really keeping countries from bombing each other, because they know that basically they do that, the planet's going to be useless and they have nowhere to go. So yeah, I just would very much like it if people could just try to talk to someone and show genuine interest. And, the person you're talking to may not understand that you're being genuine. They may think that you're making fun, but persist. Be polite. Find out things about people. You'd be surprised. There's some people you might think you know and that you like, and you might find out something bad. But some people you might just meet and make new friends. So, I don't know, we all have secrets. And I just hope that we can learn to trust one another and grow together. And you may or may not agree with me. That's fine. You don't have to. But a lady such as myself can have dreams and can have goals and wishes for the rest of her, species, basically. I want to see us succeed. And I would really like to see us flourish. It's the best word, flourish and grow and smile and laugh and handle difficult things together. Anyway, I hope I haven't really rambled too much. This is just like an outlook on life. That's kind of how I feel. And sharing some good news with you. And I have an episode coming up about my monsters. I now have 4 monster faces that are being worked on at the same time. I know I should just focus on one, but my imagination just goes foo, and next thing you know, I have other ideas. So stay tuned, okay? I appreciate your subscribing. It means a lot. It really does. It's so exciting. Every time I log in, I'm looking at the number and I'm going, oh my gosh, someone else likes it. Cool. And I'm just so pleased. I really am. So thank you so much. And please subscribe below if you haven't already. It means a lot. Thank you. Talk to you later. I'll be